Alright, hey everyone. Okay, so I wanted to talk about New Jerusalem coming down to 12 people. Now, as you know, there's a lot of people saying, well, the Roman Catholic Church is the true church. Or, you look at the original churches. They all say the original churches are the true church. Absolutely, they are the true churches. However, we also have Episcopal. We also have Lutheran. We have Baptist. And all these denominations. And people are like, well, am I in the true church? Like, this is an end times church. And they're like, I'm in the true church. You could hear in any church that you're in the true church from the Father in heaven, okay? Why? Because, a lot of people might point to another church and say, that's not the true church. You can't call that the true church. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter, you'll be in other churches. You'll hear, no, I'm in the true church, okay? They're not in the true church, so what are they talking about? Because they are talking in the spirit and in the physical. Okay, they're talking in the spirit and in the physical, so they're right and wrong. Okay, because the denomination is not the true church. Okay, the true church is Messiah himself. So if you have Yehoshua HaMashiach as your Messiah and worship the highest creator mindfully, you are one with the true church, okay? So I believe in calling the highest creator Monad Yehoshua Elohim, and he is at least like the same, or in theory, the Vishnu. There's a secondary creator in my belief system, okay? But there's only the highest creator, okay? So if you believe in Yeshua HaMashiach and the highest creator mindfully, you are in the true church, okay? It is written right here in Revelations 21, I saw a new heaven and a new earth. The first heaven and the first earth had disappeared. Now there was no sea. And I saw the holy city coming down out of heaven from God. This holy city is the New Jerusalem. It was prepared like a bride dressed for her husband. I heard a loud voice from the throne. The voice said, now the Father's tabernacle is with men. He will live with them, and they will be his people. The Father himself will be with them and will be their God. He will wipe away Elohim. And he will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, sadness, crying, or pain, and the old ways are gone. Okay, so all of those denominations, all those churches are going to pass away, and the new church is going to remain, and the only church, which is Yeshua HaMashiach himself, okay? So, are you in the true church? So, make sure you join the true church, okay? All right. The way that we join the true church is we ask him in to tabernacle with us. So we can do that together, okay? Highest Father Trinity of all existences and universes, who I call Monad, Yehoshua Elohim, but other people might just want to call you highest creator. We bless you with peace and love. We baruch you with peace and love. And we ask you into our minds and hearts that we will not sin, that we will be one with you, that you will come and tabernacle with us and never ever let us be separated from you, who is all love and all salvation. So, thank you for hearing our prayers and petitions. In Yeshua's name, amen. And then one thing I wanted to talk to you also about was the true name, okay? So, in the book of Revelation, they have a name on their forehead. Okay, everyone has a name on their foreheads. And so you'll see all the people in white, and they all have a sacred name on their forehead. Well, what name do they have on their foreheads? Monad Yehoshua Elohim, okay? His whole name, probably. And maybe even King of Kings and Lord of Lords, which is Adonai, okay? So how do you get that name on your forehead? Well, you have to ask the Father in heaven to have it on your forehead, okay? Another great way is to meditate on his sacred names. So what the Jews usually do is they meditate on love Adonai your God with all your heart, soul, and strength. Love Adonai your God with all your heart, soul, and strength. And you can say it as a prayer. Highest Father, Trinity of all existences and universes, we pray to love Adonai our God, or our Elohim, with all our heart, soul, and strength. Okay, I don't usually use the term God, even though the Hebrews still use it, but I use that as a translation, okay, as a way to translate. But yeah, there, and I guess I'll explain why. Well, don't worry about that one, okay? But a lot of times people don't use that one because it links to another deity, okay? But a lot of people still use it, even the Hebrews to this day, okay? So I don't want that to be a stumbling block for everyone, and it is spelled differently from the other deity, but I think in Hebrew they didn't have an O or an A necessarily, okay? So they didn't have vowels. So, may everyone be blessed and not stressed and enjoying the Father's best. Please put the right name on your mind and heart and on your forehead. Bind it as a sign on your hand. Put it as frontlets between your eyes. Write it on the doorposts of your house and on your gates as a holy reminder to love the highest creator with all your heart, soul, and might. Okay? And that should be it. And keep the Holy Sabbath, which is also a part of that as well. Okay? All right, love and blessings. And which day did I say? Okay, Shabbat is on Friday evening to Saturday evening. Rishon is from Saturday evening to Sunday evening. Okay, and Rishon is more of a get up and praise kind of day. Okay, it's for risen. Okay. So it's not as heavy of a rest day as Shabbat. Okay. All right. So I hope may everyone be blessed and healed and well. And may everyone have a great Easter, a great Shabbat. May everyone celebrate Esther and the rising of Messiah on this day. So yeah, thanks everyone.